Um, I thought our guys came in ready to play. I thought we did a good job in the first half defending. Obviously, was undersized in the sense of fighting them on the glass, but I thought the fight was there. Ended up fouling them a lot, put them to the free throw line. But thought we did a good job defending and guarding the three-point line. And for the majority of the second half, I thought we did that as well. You know, one of the things I kept hitting them in the huddle is forget about the score. We will win this with defending and rebounding, and obviously taking care of the basketball. Three of the same things I've been preaching all year. I thought we relaxed, obviously guarding the three-point line. They made 6 of them in the second half. One of the things we talked about even getting ready for this game was being able to react, or our reaction time, being there on the catch versus being there to late contest, even in the sense of not trying to let, their shooters get the ball off. Again, we understood what we were handling with Cavacho and Roddy, but even in the midst of all of that, you still got to figure out a game plan to give you guys. And thought we did a pretty good job of executing it. But I thought, those 3 turnovers down the stretch, thought really hurt us. Took away an opportunity to get an attempt at the rim, and obviously gave them another opportunity to score the basketball. But, and then, and I told the guys, I thought even in the second half, I thought the ball stuck a little bit and it didn't pop to get some of the looks that we had got in the first half, especially when you get 2 on the basketball, throwing it back and then being able to whether shoot or make the next best play. Thought we tried to do a little bit on our own or be a hero, but sometimes even with younger guys, I get the want to do that, but I thought what got us our lead was playing together, sharing it, and even with 8, I think we were up 8 with 2 minutes. Again, defending, rebounding, and taking care of the basketball in that time frame. We didn't do a good job there. So, yeah.
You guys are up 19, I think it was 14-ish minute mark, and Jake started hitting shots. Maldo came out in the second half and got 6 quick points, and then I think it was like the last 4 minutes and 19 seconds. They went on a 15-0 run. What happened?
Well, what I've been emphasizing. I mean, I thought we probably took some quick ones, and again, getting in that sense of not popping it around and moving them and then attack. And some of it was scripted in the sense of trying to get Thistlewood on the basketball and then play out of that. And then again, our reaction on that on the defensive end of the floor allowed them to get some good looks. They ran the little ball screen play and replaced with Thistlewood. And I got on AJ about just the relaxing piece of not guarding Thistlewood. I thought Jake had a few to where he was watching it, especially I think that last one that Martin hit, got caught staring at the basketball. But I would say, credit to them, but a lot of self-inflicted wounds just from a standpoint of game plan and what we wanted to do. I thought we relaxed. I wouldn't even say got comfortable, but I just thought we relaxed, and I thought they took advantage of it.
Alan, to be down up 19 in the second half against you guys' biggest rival here, is this one of your more frustrating losses since you've had to?
Well, what I said to the guys, I said, even as a coach, man, sometimes it's hard to get up in front of your team and continue to preach messages. And again, what I usually share with you guys, it's what I say to them, at the end of the day. And we haven't had a lot of games where we've been in that scenario or situation of being up. And understanding, what got us the lead is, what was going to, get us the win. And again, I thought we relaxed in some scenarios and situations. And I get the whole border war thing, but, our staff and our guys, we just focused on next game, mentality and trying to go out there and compete and put ourselves in position to win. And I thought we did that, but, CSU fought back, chipped away. We had some defensive errors, and they capitalized on them.
What changed with some of their three-point shooting down the stretch? I think they started at 1 to 15 and then hit some those last 3 or 4 minutes to get back into it.
Yeah, I think it was like 1 for 16.
Yeah.
But again, the reaction. So even the ones that they were taking early, I thought some of it was even jab three-pointers to where guys was actually standing right in front of them versus late and then closing out to contest or affect. And again, that goes back to, watching the basketball and seeing what's going on with the ball and not being alert enough to know or understand where your man is at and if he's moving. And again, and don't get me wrong, some of the looks in the first half was open too. They just missed them. But I just thought, they obviously kept shooting them. And it's not like they're a bad shooting three-point team. I just thought they capitalized on the attempts of being able to get them off.
Is it easier when a team's this young to be resilient after something like this, do you think?
I think that's kind of what, I get, the wins and losses may not say that, but, obviously coming off of New Mexico and not shooting the ball well, but losing by that many points to come back home and still come out with energy and effort to compete says a lot about them. But at the same time, it hurts because it hurts, but at the same time, it's something that you go through to get better. And when you look at, the makeup of this roster, you're dealing with, I think, 11 freshmen and sophomores, and 2 seniors in Jake and AJ. But guys being put in scenarios and situations. So, I commend them for going out there and competing. We just couldn't close it out.
Can you use that first? Can you take some positivity out of this one? That was a really young lineup you had on the court for the majority of the first half. And they played really well.
Yeah. I think our guys understand our youth, but at the same time, doesn't use it as an excuse. Even the scenario of being undersized. Without having Thompson, who's out with mono, and obviously we haven't had Tyler the whole year, who's our, could be considered what would be an enforcer down low with his physicality and size, and Mueller just with maturity and a glue guy. Still finding ways to play with TJ at the center spot, at 6'6". And then even having BP, and actually had Hayes out there, at the center spot. And just finding ways to continue to fight, And that's what I think you got to love about the guys. They don't just give up. They come with the right mindset, the right attitude. And like I said, even tonight, the message was, and even within them, it wasn't just me saying that. Hey, we got to keep defending, we got to keep rebounding, we got to take care of the basketball. That's in the sense of showing growth and maturity with a young group. But again, you know, we got caught watching, and they made shots, and we actually missed some open looks during the second half as well.